can't imagine what an awesome sight it is for a teacher to see all of you here this night on an honors banquet. It just seems to make education something that's been worthwhile. Parents, administrators, teachers, students, thank you so much for allowing me tonight to join you in giving recognition to the 2011 Sparta High School Honor Students. This is a celebration of support by family and friends. It is a celebration of guidance by administrators and members of the school board. It is a celebration of learning by teachers. But most of all, it is a celebration of honor and respect for the hard work and dedication of you, the honor students of Sparta High. You know, almost every day we hear on TV and on the radio that we need to change. It may be politicians defending their budget proposals. It may be businesses proposing new marketing methods. It may be companies introducing new technology. Mostly what we recognize is that change is inevitable. The wise will say we should not be afraid of change. The wise will also say that some things should never change. After 38 years of teaching, over half of my life, I have seen numerous changes. When I first started teaching, there were no computers for either students or teachers. Manual typewriters were the name of the game. When I first started teaching, and parents, you probably remember this more than your students will, they probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Teachers had to run off copies on ditto machines. Unfortunately, we had to run around most of the day with purple ink on our hands. When I first started teaching, there was only one competitive sport for girls, and that was track. I remember being absolutely thrilled when girls were finally allowed a volleyball team. It was several years later before other sports, such as basketball and softball, were offered. We have come a long way. We should not be afraid of change. However, one thing has not changed here at Sparta High, and I sincerely hope that it never will. That is the dedication of the teachers and staff to the students of Sparta High. Whether it be Mrs. Butzler urging you to get your heart rate up, or Mr. Reed showing you how to plane a piece of wood, or Mrs. Young explaining how to use adjectives, or Mrs. Kemp explaining the process of photosynthesis. Each day, every day, at Sparta High School, you will find teachers who are welcoming, urging, begging, and sometimes flat out ordering students into their classroom. Each teacher is selling his or her content knowledge without discounts, without coupons, and without free giveaways. Rewards are good grades, smiles, congratulations, and an occasional piece of candy thrown in for good measure. Sparta High is about education, and that is why you, as honor students, are here today. That is why you are about to venture forth in search of your future, your dream, with skills you have acquired here at Sparta High. As I searched for words of wisdom for you this evening, I too utilized my education for help. I found myself being drawn to one of my favorite authors, William Shakespeare, and the play read as sophomores, Julius Caesar. Many of you remember my favorite line from Julius Caesar. You blocks, you stones, you worse than senseless things. Many of you may ask why of all the famous lines, this one stands out for me. It is because, by the grace of God, The majority of the Roman people were born into a low social class that allowed them few opportunities for choices. One fundamental opportunity these plebeians lacked was the ability to receive an education. Shakespeare used them to show his contempt of the uneducated. He believed they were destined to be followers of the most dynamic leader of the moment, incapable of making their own decisions, incapable of being leaders in their own world. This is where you, as honor students of Sparta High School, have been recipients of one of the greatest gifts of all, in education. With this education, you have completed your first step in becoming independent thinkers who have made choices. Because of the choices you have made, you have met and conquered the challenges of high school. First with grades, but also with being leaders in the classroom, in sports, in music, in forensics, in FFA, and all of the community opportunities that are offered to you here at Sparta High. We then can add to this the fact that you have also been leaders in your community outside of school, be it in church, in 4-H, in your own family unit. Being a leader, being involved, being an integral participant in the world around you, being independent thinkers. These are qualities being fostered in you by your parents, your school, and your community. You have shown the willingness and the capability to learn. You are preparing to become our future leaders. This is why I say that the 2011 honor students of Sparta High School are not blocks, not stones, not worse than senseless things. Now, however, you need to take the second step to achieving your goals, your dreams. Many of you are moving on, whether that be into the workforce, into the military, or on to further education. Whichever path you take, new challenges will be faced, and new opportunities to be leaders will be presented. Allow me now to again reference Shakespeare's play, Julius Caesar. If you remember, Cassius and Brutus felt that Caesar was too ambitious, that he wanted everyone to treat him as a god, that he no longer respected the opinions of others, but instead wanted everyone to bow down to him as their one and only leader. This tragic flaw led to his downfall. As you face your new challenges, one lesson to be learned from Caesar's action is that as leaders, we must also understand and practice the concept of humility. Who you are at this moment in time will change, as it should. You will gain confidence, you will gain knowledge, you will gain skill. But please do not forget the concept of community. Your success has come from learning and working with others, not in spite of them. So as you move on, respect the knowledge others have to offer. Have the humility to listen. Have the courage to weigh your options. And use your independent mind to evaluate and then choose the best path to take. I will leave you today with one final Shakespearean reference from Julius Caesar. This play presented opposing viewpoints of destiny versus choice. Caesar believed in destiny, his destiny to become king. Cassius, however, believed that men are masters of their own fates, making choices that determine the outcome of their lives. I, too, believe in choices. Your choices so far have gotten you the respect you so richly deserve as honor students at Sparta High School. It is my sincere wish that your future choices will be wise and will help you reach the ultimate step, the achievement of your goals, your dreams. Thank you.